Castrol India is in focus. They delivered their Q4 numbers, and it hasn't been a very impressive set. So let's bring on board the management to chat about what led to this and what is the future outlook like. Omer Dormen, MD of Castrol India, joins us right now. Mr. Dormen, this quarter you saw a fall in the sales and there was also pressure on profits. Can you tell us what exactly led to this kind of performance?
Good morning. First of all, we believe that we have delivered quite a strong Q1 results despite the challenging environment. It was the highest Q1 ever in terms of profit before tax, and that was delivered against a top line growth of 5%. Again, delivered by our focus on new products, our product mix, as well as our progress around personal mobility and power brands. And I believe that we've retained our margins through, again, focus on our product mix, strategic sourcing and cost control. So overall, I think we're really pleased with the delivery in Q1. And we managed to retain our quality of earnings, and against a decline in overall volume, but actually coming from mainly from our B2B business, commercial and industrial business, due to lower economic activity, we believe that we delivered a strong set of results in an extremely volatile environment. So I'd like to recognize the team for their hard work and for their continued focus.
Can you also give us some color on the margins, because there is pressure seen there as well in face of cost controls. So what is it that has put so much pressure on the margins front?
If I look at the environment versus last quarter, or Q1 2018, we're seeing cost of goods increases, mainly coming from the environment, the base oil, as well as the forex. And against that, Castrol India has been quite successful in retaining the margin. First of all, through a set of actions. One is price increases, and we had a number of price increases and interventions in 2018, as well as at the end of 2018, starting 2019 first quarter. But also through strategic sourcing, which is through buying much more smartly, looking at our formulation and becoming much more competitive, while trying to introduce new products through premium focus, but at the same time making sure that we are much more strategic in our procurement, and at the same time having a robust cost control and war on waste.
All right. Let's also talk about the product mix. How are you planning to improve that, and what's it going to be like for the coming quarters?
Castrol India has been quite successful in the last 2 years, actually, in terms of new product introductions. And in 2018, I mentioned before that 80% of our delta volume growth came from new products that we introduced in the last 18 months. We continued increasing our focus, and we actually in the quarter we refreshed our entire bike portfolio, and actually our highest seller, Castrol Active, was reintroduced with a new formulation and with a promise 3 times more protection. We also introduced Castrol Magnatec SUV, which is again creating a new segment. So our focus continues on new products, and if I look at the first quarter, the growth in synthetic, which is the premium end of our range, is double digit. So that means we are on the right track in terms of focusing on the premium end of the market.
All right. Mr. Dormen, let's talk about a bit of a more broader picture. For FY20, what's the outlook for Castrol? What should investors watch out for?
We believe that post the elections, there will be some political, we're expecting political stability, which will also have a positive impact on the economic indicators starting from June, July onwards. So we are cautiously optimistic. We believe, of course, we're quite optimistic on the long term, but for 2019, we remain again a bit cautious because of the economic indicators. We've seen industry production at the lowest levels. Vehicle sales, as you've seen, are also at new lows. So these are concerning, but at the same time, we believe that these are short-term glitches, and we believe that in the long term, India still remains positive in terms of growth prospects in lubricants.
All right, Mr. Dormen, thank you so much for taking time out and chatting with us and helping us understand your performance in the quarter gone by.